welcome to Cult Exe, a channel here on Plus One Exp. Can everybody hear me okay? I want to make sure before I continue on. I want to make sure I didn't do a bad job.
You're ruining it.
I'm ruining it, but I'm doing it on purpose. My name is Sarah. I'm the high-level monk and cult leader here at Plus One Exp.
And I'm Keegan EXE, a content necromancer and the other cult leader.
Plus One is a weird little brand that multi-classes in tabletop game design, beard and skincare alchemy, and the Bardic College of Content Creation. The dream and hope here at Plus One is to help amazing designers find great players who love their games, and help amazing players find great designers whose games they can love. And except right now, we're gonna do our shit, aren't we, Keegan?
Yeah. I mean, we are playing someone else's game today, aren't we?
Yeah, can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, today we're gonna be playing I should know this. Today we're playing Full Court by Caro, Ascercion, and Janie, Jaffe. Calm down with BP. No. But we're gonna be doing these, we're gonna be playing this game, and we're just gonna talk a little bit about what the cult is.
Yeah. So let's jump into that. Keegan, for the people who might not know who the fuck you are or what the fuck you do, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm Keegan EXE. Find me online at keeganexe.com. I'm an indie game designer and I stream here on Plus One EXP as part of Cult EXE now. Yeah, what about you, Sam?
Yeah, I'm Oserix Franco. That's where you can find me on all of the places. Twitch, Twitter, TikTok is Oserix Franco. I do a lot of TTRPG content, whether it's GMing or playing. And our forces have combined like almost from the second that we met, right? Like I feel like something happened. The universe just was like, here's these two energies and we're just going to force align them. And then it was only a matter of time before we started a cult. So here we are.
It's, I think, always been the direction we were moving in now.
Correct. Because it started, you wrote Renegades and Racers. I love Fast and Furious. We ran a game. We continued to make content. And then we just wanted to be able to make a space for the kind of content that we wanted to make. And we talked to Tony, who's phenomenal, and has given us this platform for which we can weave our magic and tell some cool stories and show off some cool content. So we're taking over a small corner of the Plus One area, leaving an imprint, if you will. But that's pretty much all I have to say about that part.
Yeah. No, this is fun. I think that's all we have for this little first section here.
Yeah,
We have
well,
we're going on an outline, everyone. That's the most
yeah, we're two type A personalities. But can we let's just do a rundown of like the cult and like what are we hoping to focus on? Like what are the things that we want to do?
Yeah, so I think while Plus One has historically focused on, and like this isn't all of their content, but while Plus One's historically focused on doing like one shots, we're more focused on slightly longer form content. So like two shots through like short campaigns. Plus One does a lot of interviewing. We're gonna do interviews as well, and then we're gonna really try to focus on queer content specifically.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I love it. And like you already mentioned, so today we're playing Full Court, who's by Caro. I'm gonna goof that name. Ascercion, and Janie.
Yeah.
And Janie Jaffe. And we're shout out to Jeff Stormer for the game recommendation for this lovely sit down get together. And then if chat has any questions for us as we're gonna go through this game, we'll be talking about what the cult's about, what the content that we're excited to bring while playing the game. But if you have any questions, throw them in chat. We'll be keeping an eye there, and we'll cover them in the fourth quarter of the game. Sound good? Sound great?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Well, without further ado, let's play some freaking Full Court, bud.
Yeah, you get to go to the second overlay.
Ooh, second overlay.
It's so pretty. Oh, hi, Janie.
Hi.
It's very cool to have people who made the game in the chat. um,
Correct. It is neat as hell. So,
cool.
shall we start by going through the warm-up deck as the rules described?
Yeah, we should. Want to just take turns reading off cards? It seems
I sure
probably the
do.
easiest way to do
I would love that. So, first card, we're going to take turns reading these cards from the deck aloud.
it. Great. So this is a game about the game of basketball.
In 1992, NCAA teams from Troy State University and DeVry University of Atlanta played the highest scoring game in recorded basketball history.
Until now.
Troy State and DeVry achieved this feat through fast play, collaboration, and a mutual commitment to the game and each other.
You and I are players on opposing teams about to play a college basketball game.
We seek to break the record.
To start, we must first know ourselves.
In a place where we can both see them, write down 5 names and jersey numbers. I will do the same. We have a OneNote. I'm gonna put mine there.
Yes, I'm gonna put it. I'll make a little window for it. One second.
Yeah, I just made a little screen. I'm just doing my own thing.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do the same thing. Um, to, I don't have the office copy and paste. Okay, sure. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to look at your names and then not immediately name all of my people this.
Yeah, you can't. It's not allowed. That's
Watch
that's
me
creative
just
infringement.
steal names
I
of
need a good.
people in the chat.
I like this name. I'm doing it. Oh, see, you're smart. You're
Yeah,
picking
no, I'm
picking team. I just
fully
like
cheating.
old names. Man.
Let's see. And then Akash, look at me go.
Okay. Oh, and then we need jersey numbers as well. I'm gonna do. Am I doing every jersey that I ever wore playing high school sports? You bet your ass I am.
I'm randomly hitting keys on my keyboard.
God damn it. Okay. So I'll share my names really quick. I've got Jake, Rhonda, Steve, Martin, and Dee. And then 7, 21, 14, 24, and 3.
Yeah, I have Tony is number 14, Aaron is number 69, Josh is 41, Janie is 57, and Akash is 12.
Excellent. Would you read the next card?
I absolutely won't. No. Choose one from your names and numbers and circle it as your own. I will do the same. I'm just gonna bold it if that works for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, I don't want that.
There we
I
go.
want to be. Yeah, I'm for sure gonna be Steve. Y'all know. Y'all know what it is. Oh, and then the other names and numbers you have written are those of your teammates on the court. Read them aloud now. Oh, we skipped ahead. I'm gonna just assign these really quick.
Sick. I'll go on to the next card.
Sick.
Name the school your team comes from. I'll do the same.
Oh shit. Hmm.
I'm not gonna read it out this time because I am sure it's going to be a step here in a second.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Bloop. Here are the rules of play.
This is a game about answering questions. We're gonna take turns drawing cards.
When you draw a card, read the prompt aloud and answer it.
Save each card you answer.
This is a game about speed, not memory. Give the answers that come to mind. Don't worry about whether they're good.
Nothing is more important than moving fast. Very Sonic the Hedgehog rules here.
Yeah, I'm here for it. This game is split into 4 quarters. Each quarter is 10 minutes long and has its own deck of questions.
If you have not done so, sort, shuffle, and set aside each deck now. It's already done for us.
Awesome. There will be a short break in between each quarter and a longer break at halftime.
We will use these breaks to catch our breath, jog our memories, and step away from the court. And during these breaks, we're also going to talk more about the Colt.
Hmm.
I'll move my card. My bad.
You're good. If you draw a card during play that you would rather not answer, discard it and draw another. I like that.
Yeah, if at any time you or I feel out of breath, out of focus, or overwhelmed, we can call a timeout and pause the clock until we're ready to resume.
When you are ready, set a timer for 10 minutes.
And the first quarter will begin as soon as we start the clock.
Okay. Uh, for keeping our cards, do you want to take right side, left side? Do you have any preference?
I'll take your choice. You can choose.
I'll choose the right because that is burned into my brain forever and ever. Amen.
Cool. I was gonna choose left anyway. So.
Excellent. Okay.
Oh yeah, we should tell people what our schools were because we
Oh,
didn't. The time we did do it, yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
So I went with Old Kingdom University,
and
pulling from my beloved Garth Nix novels.
I'm the Norfolk School of Business because we apparently
This
went
is very
very
cool.
different directions.
I love it. I love that I like that I was like, I want necromancer basketball. And you were like, I want accountants.
So are your players necromancers? That's
Oh,
my
for sure.
question.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Particularly Jake. He's really good at it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. I'm going to draw this first card. I'm just going to do
I'm gonna
it.
hit play.
Okay.
Three,
Two,
two,
one.
one, go.
Okay. Who do you hope to see in the bleachers? My mom.
Do you dream of going pro? I don't dream of going pro. I think we all just dream of being better at business school.
Okay. Are you superstitious? The most. So superstitious. Every single team member.
Do you listen to your coach's advice? No. The coach is like, he teaches business class usually. What does he know about basketball?
Do you like your jersey number? Yes, I did punch someone in the face for it.
Do you agree with your coach's technique? No, it's why we don't listen to him.
Are you a morning person? Absolutely not.
Do you consider yourself a good driver? I feel like yes. My basketball player is a good driver. I don't have a license.
Do you think of yourself as an underdog? Yes, I think so.
Who's the oldest player on your team? Oh no, they're all real people. I think it's Tony.
Who is the fastest player on your team? It's for sure Martin. Martin's the fastest.
um, how's your dating life? It's great. It's wonderful.
Where did you first hear about playing fast? The spirit of the wind told me. I don't know.
um, are you serious about success? I could not be more serious about this fucking basketball game. I could not if I tried.
Uh-huh. Who is the newest player on your team? For sure, Rhonda. Just signed up.
Do you like school? I love school. I love school. School's great.
Who on your team is your best friend? Absolutely, it is D. D is my best friend.
Are you an organized person? Yeah, we go to business school.
What's your nickname on the team and how did you earn it? My nickname is Steve Dog, and it's because of a really cool t-shirt that I have where it's a dog with sunglasses going sup on it.
Who helped you get where you are today? Where are they now? Oh God, I think it was like future business leaders of America teacher in high school.
Oh my gosh.
Her name was Miss Wilt. She's a real person.
Yeah, it's getting so real.
It's getting too
Um,
real. Oh no.
how many points are you hoping to score this game? At least 150. Bare minimum.
Yeah, what's your favorite color? Gray. I feel like I'm sorry. I'm playing as Aaron and also a business person. And like gray or khaki.
How did you learn how to play basketball? I just watched Space Jam 50 times
Oof.
in a
Who
row.
on your team taught you how to shoot? I feel like Tony taught us how to shoot.
Who do you know on the other team? I know Ekaj, I think, is the answer
That
to
makes
that.
sense. Have you ever traveled internationally? No, but after graduating business school, I'm really hoping to.
Okay. All right. What's the coolest thing I've ever done? Uh, shit. The coolest thing I've ever done was kiss Steve Martin.
Have you ever been in a play? I think I was probably like a tree in like a high school Midsummer's Night Dream.
Amazing. Yeah. Uh-huh. How long have I been playing? 4 weeks.
What do you think of your coach? I think I've already said we don't like our coach very much.
Yeah.
He's probably like a fine guy. He's just a bad coach.
What do you think your coach thinks of you? I think my coach recognizes my potential and understands that I'm not really striving to like reach what I can reach and has that begrudging like I just need to motivate them to like do the thing and is struggling to figure out how to do that. Steve's a bit of an enigma.
How many languages do you speak? Two if you count like a programming language, otherwise just one.
What do you go to school for? Interpretive dance.
It's like you're a necromancer who goes to school for interpretive dance.
Yeah, how else are you supposed to make the corpses feel something? It's, you know what I mean? You have to art them into life.
Yeah, I'm glad I spent time on this question. Who is the sloppiest player on your team? It's Keegan, and they got kicked out of school for it. This is what you shouldn't name your players after people in the Twitch chat.
Yeah. Have you ever run a marathon? No, absolutely not.
Are you any good at cooking? No, I think Fantasy Aaron only eats like TV dinners. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. What's your team's mascot? It is a kitty cat, certainly. A
Oh,
little
that's
white kitty cat.
are you a cat person? Absolutely not.
You son of a bitch. How many games into the season are you? I've played for 4 weeks. I feel like I'm 4 games into the season.
Who's the most veteran player on your team? It's Tony.
Mhm. Any food allergies? Yes. I am allergic to I have to think about this. Tomatoes and I'm gonna say tomatoes and gluten.
Good choice. What's the best advice you ever
Oh
received?
shit.
I think we were watching Yu-Gi-Oh ahead of a game, and Yugi said something about like being the heart of the card. And
Uh-huh.
really, I think the best advice is just to be the heart of the basketball.
um, do you think there are any recruiters in the crowd? 100% they are. They're here
It,
to see my art
they're
unfold
here to
upon the
see
court.
necromancers versus accountants. There has to be there might be recruiters in the crowd, but I'm not sure they're gonna
Yeah.
recruit us.
They're getting ready for tax season.
Oh god damn it. The heart of the court's so much better than what I said. Pretend I said that.
Okay.
Is your team important to you? It's like the most important thing to me.
Do you enjoy doing warm-ups? Yes, and I actually get a little bit too into them. It actually makes everyone else uncomfortable. It's like flash dance, footloose levels of into it.
To get too into my life, are you friends with your roommate? Yes, absolutely friends with my roommate. I think they're also on the team probably. I'm not
Okay.
going to say who it is. We'll find out.
Okay. How often do you revisit your successes? All the time, like nightly. I sit down and I think about all the wins and I go, yeah.
Who in the bleachers looks up to you? I think there's a small child in the bleachers who like physically looks up to me, and then nobody else in the bleachers wants to be an accountant when they grow up.
Very good. Do you study the other team's strategies? No, I tried once, and they just kept talking about Excel, and I couldn't anymore.
You know what? That's very fair. What did you have for breakfast? Oh God, I feel like it was like toast, no butter, um, and like unflavored oatmeal.
Oh no. Are you any good with computers? Absolutely, I am not.
Did you have an allowance as a kid? Absolutely. It's why I'm an accountant now. Oh my God, Sarah, we did it with 2 minutes to.
We're very good at this, I think. Uh, now we have all of our different cards. What do we do with them? Do we just keep them? Are they ours forever?
So at halftime, yeah, we're gonna hold on to our cards. At halftime, we will count our points up. It might make sense more just to get them a little bit off screen
Yeah.
if we counted up our points ahead of time. There's a little counter at the top of the screen here.
Okay.
You can slap your points on that.
Okay. I'm gonna stack them and then I'll count them later.
Oh,
Kind
you know
of.
what? That's fair. It's more.
uh,
I think it's more dramatic if we do it later. You're
Yeah.
right.
I like that. Or at least we can count them at halftime. We'll like go on a break and we'll count ours and then we'll update the score. Oh my gosh, can stack things. I'm capable of
Hey, why don't we
accomplishing.
talk? Why don't we talk more about the cult while we slowly stack cards?
Yeah, so one thing that's I mean, cults have to have tenants, right? You have to have the rules, the things that you're about. Um and the stuff that we're about, I guess let's talk about what we're looking for in this space. And I'll go first. One thing, like it's streaming TTRPGs and being a part of the larger TTRPG community. One thing that I've really that's resonated with me is I've gotten to play with some incredible folks at incredible tables, and then I've got to play with folks that I maybe just didn't jive with or have had negative experiences. And I think most people who are doing that, or playing TTRPGs with strangers online, run into this a lot. And in conversations with Keegan, like one thing that I really appreciate about Keegan is that we were able to kind of talk about why it's so important to create places where you can openly communicate and make safety a priority, and all of those different things. And I, particularly in the last little bit, was really craving like having more control and like making a space where I could directly influence what that looks like. What about you, Keegan?
So, what's the? I got very just. I don't
You're
know how
okay.
you were stacking cards
Uh,
and talking.
I was just very quick. Your experiences in other streaming neighborhoods, kind of leading us to our core tenant.
Yeah. So I've done a lot of streaming in two places. One place does not exist anymore, and the other, and we don't need to get into that, but the other one has largely been here, and they were very uneven experiences between the two. Like I had a ton of fun. I've always had a ton of fun streaming on this channel specifically, but other places I found, um, it was sometimes like hard to get a word in, or it was hard to like utilize safety tools when I knew I needed to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it yeah, it became sort of important to like make a space for especially like newer people who are streaming where they could
Mhm.
like feel safe and all of that.
Yeah, and I think one thing, and this is something I've talked about like on other shows, when you're approaching like playing TTRPGs, like a lot of folks come to this space, particularly from the player side, like listening to produced shows like Critical Role or The Adventure Zone, or like have this like ambition to have it be like a production, and I think that's great and wonderful. But I think it's a lot more fun to have fun, you know what I mean? And make sure that we still have spaces where we can just play games and enjoy uh having that space. Um and to that end, we kind of walked through and said, okay, we sat down, what do we want the cult to be about? What are our core tenets? And the first one, and Keegan, maybe we can just go back and
Yeah.
forth as we go through these. But the first one, if it ain't fun, it ain't worth it. Like that's what we're here to do. We're here to have fun playing games written by incredible designers from across the community and really enjoy the games for what they were intended to do, which is have fun.
Yeah, our second core tenets, we want to model good behavior in all things. And that's from things as small as like making sure we both use safety tools and publicly use safety tools so people can see them. That is making sure we actually are like having a diverse group of viewpoints and experiences when we're actually playing games. And that sort of goes into, I guess, like tenet number three for you.
Yeah, and tenant number 3, like, just getting out in front of it. Hello, I'm Sarah, I'm a white person. Keegan, is also white, but one thing that we really wanted to make sure is that we're being aware of who's getting screen time and why. Making sure that we're prioritizing diversity, in whatever we make. One of the commitments, we've made, is that we have no all-white casts for any shows that we'll be putting on or games that we'll be running. And this is really important for a variety of reasons. Representation, making sure that we're getting, everyone has a seat at the table. It makes the games more fun, more diverse, and it's putting our money where our mouth is and making sure that we're elevating voices to have a platform. So being aware was that number 3.
Yeah, and then our number 4 is safety tools. We cover them well and often. And we'll get more into safety tools in after the second quarter.
Hmm.
But in the future, we'll have a lot of this up on the Cult Exe website, which is now cultexe.com. There's nothing there. Don't go there yet. For the meantime, though, you can check us out on. We'll be posting stuff on the Plus One Exp Twitter or potentially plus1exp.com down the line. But we didn't talk to Tony about that before we went live.
No, we're just kind of doing whatever we
We're
feel like.
we sometimes just announce things live. It's fine.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, are you piling your cards up?
Yeah, I'm just doing the 2 or here, like, I'm doing 2s and 3s, I figured, because that's what you did, yeah? You
Yeah,
did
one sec.
cool too.
I'm trying to get them in one pile so you can multiply them later.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, okay, I gotcha, you're helping me. Okay.
You kept piling new cards on top of my fixed pile.
And I was like, "Haha." Um, okay. Because I looked over and I realized you had done it a smart way instead of
Yeah,
my way.
Janie mentioned it in the Twitch chat.
Oh, thank you,
Truly
Janie.
great, truly great to have you here. Thank you
Yeah.
again.
Thank you. Okay, so I feel like that means we just moved to the second quarter, yes?
I feel like that means we move to the second quarter.
Okay, I'll press start and you go first 'cause I went first
Yeah,
last time.
you went first last time.
Okay, all right.
Perfect.
On 3. Oh, wait. Have I hit this refresh? Oh no, that is a 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Great. Who's the team's weakest link? Oh God, why did I name everyone on my team after somebody in the chat? How dare me?
I love the immediate
Josh, you're the
hubris.
weakest link. I'm so sorry.
Um, are you passing the ball? Yes, I am absolutely passing the ball. I'm a team player.
The ref makes a bad call. Do you keep your cool? Absolutely not. Have you ever made a bad call in front of a business person? Absolutely not.
Who on your team just got into a fight with your opponents? It's for sure Jake. Jake is can't be contained.
The commentators keep complimenting an opposing player. Do you agree? No, stop complimenting them.
How could you? The commentators criticize your team. How do you respond? I do the like classic like I call a huddle and we like all get around. It's like don't listen to them. Only listen to the song in your heart. And then we go back on the court. I've seen sport
God,
movies.
you all gonna have a song in your heart.
Yeah.
Who on your team just got into a fight with your coach? Akash
It,
just got into a fight with the coach.
oh no. The commentators criticize an opponent. How do you respond? If it's like a knowing look and just like a chin raise of like, "Hey man, you got this."
Who do you recognize in the bleachers? I think my mom is out in the bleachers, and I'm a little
Amazing.
embarrassed because she wanted me to be a dance teacher, not a business accountant.
Who's the weakest player on your team, and how do you treat them? I feel like it would be our newbie Rhonda, and we just continue to encourage her to do her best.
The commentators talk about a teammate's prospects. Do you agree? No, they're saying the teammate has really good prospects, and like you're not gonna make it anywhere with no business sense.
Hmm. What does this game mean to you? It is a stepping stone to future greatness. So I just really want to show up. It's an opportunity to show up and do my best.
Do you remember the tallest man you ever saw?
This is
Um,
amazing.
to answer that question, no, I don't remember the tallest man I ever saw, and that terrifies me.
Oh
Now that's
no.
been brought to my attention, I think it has to be like a Slender Man such.
Yeah. Do you have any phobias? I absolutely do. What's the one where you're really afraid of really deep water?
The one, deep water phobia.
Yeah,
Next.
yeah, yeah.
You make a desperate throw. Does it go wide? It absolutely goes wide. I actually think I nail my mom in the audience with it, and she's
Ooh,
gonna hold that
buddy.
against me.
Who on your team gives the best pep talks? It's D, absolutely, no doubt.
It's Thalassophobia, by the way.
Thank you, Alex.
Who is the best scorer on your team? How do they treat you? I think Janie's the best scorer on the team. And she treats me great. Wonderful.
You flub a shot. Why does the crowd cheer anyways? Because I do a cool moonwalk as I'm messing it up.
Sure. What's the best advice you've ever given? I think to the opposing team before we started, I tried to explain that whole Yu-Gi-Oh advice from previously and being the heart of the court.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
I love it. The commentators criticize your coach. How do you respond? Just slap his butt and tell him to get back in the game.
you tell the coach to get back in the game.
Yeah, after slapping his butt,
Okay,
for
cool, cool.
sure. I've seen
Are you
sport movies.
passing? Are you passing your classes? We are excelling at our classes. That's why we're on the basketball team.
Who on the team ignores your advice? Oh, it is for sure Jake. Jake doesn't give a shit about what I have to say.
What does your coach think of you right now? Nothing good. Nothing good, I can imagine.
Um, who here wants off the team? Oh my gosh, it's
Sorry,
probably
who here wants you off the
oh,
team?
wants me off the team? Yeah, I'm gonna still say it's still D, because uh it's for personal reasons.
The coach yells at you. Is this the exception or the rule? I think as time has gone on, this has gone from the exception to the rule.
Whose face isn't in the bleachers? Who you'd hoped would be there? My mom, who I said earlier, she still hasn't shown up.
You collide with a teammate. Do you recover gracefully? No, we are business students. We do not. There's nothing graceful about this.
Oh no. Who on your team is pushing through an injury? Martin. He skinned his knee doing cool flips on his skateboard.
Nice. Are you
Yeah.
getting enough sleep? No, we have to do really good on, I don't know, the business test to prove we're good accountants or something.
Yeah. What secret do you keep from your teammates? Oh my gosh, I almost went to that business school. I almost went to there.
But
And
you decided to become a necromancer instead. What a
instead.
disappointment you must be to your parents. Um, somebody scores. Why is it unexpected? I think I score, and it's unexpected because I fucking suck at basketball.
Amazing. Who on your opponent's team do you hate the most? Ooh. Oh no. Keegan, why have you done this to me? Um, it's no, I know exactly who it is. It is Tony because his beard is just too magnificent, and I know I'll never be able to grow one of that caliber. Sorry, Tony.
Uh, how do you like to spend halftime? Doing my taxes.
Who on your team has seen the most shit? It is Rhonda.
Who on your opponent's team do you respect the most? I think we begrudgingly respect D the most, but it's
Amazing.
begrudging.
Okay. Do you drink like a fish?
Who on your team respects my advice? Literally no one.
Why haven't they reset the shot clock? Because a duck got on the court. There's a loose duck.
You collide with an opponent who helps you up. I think Martin comes and helps me up because nobody from my own team's going
Oh,
to.
that sounds like a Martin move. Who on your team stays late after practice? Do you know why? It's for sure Jake, and it's because he wants to be the very best that no one ever was.
Hmm. Which of your which of your teammates do you have a crush on? Um, hmm, pass.
Yeah, who are you closest with on your team? I'm gonna say that it is D.
Who on your team knows your coffee order? I This feels like Aaron behavior.
Gosh dang it. Who's on the bench who shouldn't be? It's Martin. He says that his knee hurt.
How was the last date you went on? I think she only wanted to go on a date with me because I had money. Not
Uh,
great.
who on your opponent's team do you like the most? I think I'm most impressed with Janie. I think that they're just crushing it.
How often do you revisit your team failures? They keep me up at night. I revisit them constantly.
When your team goes out together, who picks up the tab? For sure, it's D again. D is just responsible like that. Team building.
Who on your team just got into a fight with the ref? I'm sorry, I read that as in a fight with a rat at first, and I think it was better. It painted a very particular image.
Yeah.
I think Tony just got in a fight with the ref.
Okay. do I go to the team socials? I do, but I always duck out early for mysterious necromancer reasons.
You duck like the one on the shot clock.
Yeah,
Da-da-da-da.
it's all coming
Who on your
together.
opponent's team do you fear the most? I live in terror of Rhonda.
Who isn't on the bench? Who should be? It's Jake because he keeps fighting with the ref.
Great. And that's all of them because we didn't answer one of them.
We're so good. Look at us cruising.
We're so good.
I'm
So
just gonna.
let's do halftime and then we can do the second quarter questions.
Okay, cool. Uh, uh, uh.
Yeah, let's do halftime. We can do the second quarter questions, and we can take like a 10.
Okay, that's perfect. So let's see. How does this work?
Halftime. So we're gonna go through the halftime prompts up
Gotcha.
top, just like the
Perfect.
warm-up prompts. So I'll go first. Here at the end of the second quarter, it's time to check the scoreboard.
For each card you answered, add points to your team score as specified by the card. I will do the same. Do we want to just do that real quick?
Why don't we
I
do that during the break?
Okay, sick. Uh, uh, uh.
In a place where we can both see it, we'll write our team score down. That is up here, the home and away.
Sick. Halftime is a time of reflection.
Shuffle the deck of halftime prompts. We've already done that, and
Mhm.
set them face down on the court.
Oh, let's see. Draw one card from the halftime deck face down. I will do the same. Done.
When the cards instruct us, we will flip these cards over.
We will not answer these prompts aloud. We will reflect on them in silence.
When we are both ready to move on, we will begin the third quarter. Oh,
I moved it. It's too late. I will now flip over my halftime prompt. You should do the same.
We'll
3.
do yours first, and then we can read yours out, and we'll read mine out afterwards, if that works.
Okay, and then we'll go on break, come back with scores,
Yeah.
and we'll count that as our reflection time. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna flip
Perfect.
mine.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. You are behind pace. Are you a credit to the team? Oh my gosh.
And I have, you are behind pace. Why do you not care?
This is very good.
Yeah, and with that, the cult is gonna take a 10-minute break.
Awesome.
5-minute
Well,
break.
5-10 minutes, somewhere around
Okay.
there. Go drink some water, stretch, tell someone that you care about that they're wonderful, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Thanks you everybody for being patient as we took a quick break. I'm Sarah. This is Keegan. We are Cult Exe, and we are playing full court. Keegan's gonna go ahead and drop a link in the chat for folks who are interested in playing this game. It's been a lot of fun so far. I'm loving the heck out of it. It's just it's sincerely very delightful, and I'm very pleased. While we were gone, we did a couple of things. We reflected deeply on our halftime prompts, and we totaled our scores. Keegan is sitting at 126 points, and I am sitting at 127. It's anyone's game. And before we get back into the game, Keegan, I want to kick it over to you to talk a little bit or a lot of it about safety tools in regards to Cult Exe.
Yeah, so a big thing for us is, like we said previously, like modeling good behavior, using lots of safety tools, using them often. And to that end, we're going to be using a few things specifically on Cult Exe. So we're going to be using script change by Bo Yeager Sheldon. We're going to be using lines and veils. We're going to have multiple people on each call who are capable of like stopping the stream, be that the GM or the person who's actually running the stream, or like a second person if the GM is the person running the stream. But just like it's a big deal for us to have multiple people folks can turn to for safety during a stream, just in case like if you're trying to GM and run a stream, it can legitimately be a lot, and it's sort of hard to keep up with. Like
Absolutely.
the Discord chat and the Twitch chat and the game you're playing
Yeah.
and everything else. So having like a second person there who you could more easily go to without being put like in the sort of spotlight of having to stop a live game, like a thing that legitimately gives people a lot of anxiety sometimes. is a thing we think sort of important.
Yeah. And I know we kind of covered off on it earlier, but I think I'll just double down on it. I think a lot of the times in this space, we talk about how important communication is, how important safety is. And here at the cults, like we want it to feel safe, not just say that it's safe. And so making sure that we're fully utilizing this range of tools like lines and veils, and every the script change, all of that, to make sure that like we're actually doing safety and not just speaking to it is super duper important to both of us, and I'm really proud about making that a priority here. Before we get back into the basketball game of the century as well, I want to remind chat at the end of the fourth quarter, we'll be taking some closing questions. So if you have any for us, you can throw them in the chat or DM us on Discord if you can do that thing. Or Keegan, I guess we can reference them to the newly formed Cult Exe channel on in Hell to head over there, where we'll be talking about some of this stuff in the future. I'm just gonna throw that at Keegan as they're doing other things. Um,
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
yeah, so there's all the different places. But if you have questions for us, put them in the chat, and we'll speak to them with our human words. To that end,
I
are
did
we?
not lose the chat. There we go. Cool.
There we
I
go.
lost where the Twitch chat went.
Yes. Oh, and really quick, Tony, I love executing a safety tool on stream because it says yes to everyone. Yes, more safety tools on stream. Like more safety tools on stream. um, Keegan, are you ready to lose a basketball
Yeah.
game?
Am I ready to lose a basketball? Eat my bubbles, Sarah. I'm gonna win.
Okay, but I'm gonna go first.
Yep,
Uh,
I'm gonna count you in.
okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Um, when was the last time you lied to someone you love? I lied when I told my mom that it was okay if she didn't come to this game. I really
Oh
wanted her to
no!
come, but I told
Oh
her that I
no!
lied, and I told her it wasn't a big deal.
Sarah, that's heartbreaking. Uh, what do you see when you look into the eyes of your opponents? I just see the certainty in the eyes of these necromancers that they're going to lose.
Do you think you're going fast enough? No, I don't. I know that I can go beyond my limits.
Uh, who on your team wants to give up? I feel like Josh wants to give up. Real talk. Sorry, Josh.
Somebody gets hurt on the court. Are they out for the game or the season? Ooh, it's just the game, and it's Jake. He just went too hard.
No, Jake.
No, Jake, no.
Who in the bleachers starts rooting for you? Oh God, who in the bleachers starts rooting for me? Is there character bleed happening there, Sarah? Looks like it. Oh God. Oh God. You know what the really sad thing is no one in the bleachers is rooting for me because we're going up against actual necromancers and they keep raising fucking skeletons and just like, you know.
Why don't they pay you for this? It's why don't they pay me for this? It's actually we're in a legal battle right now to get funded.
Do you have a 5-year plan? Do I have a 5-year plan? I have a 50-year plan. Let's go.
Do you want to give up? Hell no. I gotta get paid.
Have you ever shoplifted? If I had, you would never find out.
Why do you choose to do this? Because I feel like I need the win. I need to know I've seen this as a mountain. I need to climb it and accomplish it so I have the confidence to continue to raise the dead.
Whose fault is this fuck up? This fuck up is entirely Tony's fault. And that's character bleed.
What are you doing after this? D absolutely has a team event for us to go debrief. I will go there, and then eventually leave early, and call my mom, to tell her that we won the game. Even
But you're
if we
gonna lose,
didn't.
so.
Even if we didn't.
Um, did you expect to get this far? Okay, like real talk, no. But I would never say it.
Okay. Can you feel your legs right now? Absolutely not. They're like knees weak.
There's a quarter and a half to go. You better feel them. Have you ever been badly injured? No, I'm an accountant.
What does your coach really think of you all right now? He's impressed that we're able to keep this pace. he was worried about the conditioning.
Are
Oh my
you
god.
pro-union?
Oh my
I'm
god.
so sorry, but I fully have a team of union busters and scabs, and it's just something we should know.
How much longer until this ends? It's unclear, but, like, I'm so in the game, it doesn't really matter. It kinda feels like it'll go forever.
Who's winning? The necromancers are winning, but it's not gonna last much longer. They're burning themselves out way too early.
Are you proud of your team? Yes, I am. I'm so proud of them.
Who did you have to step on to get where you are today? Do they resent you for it? So let me tell you about Harrison.
Oh my god.
I had to step on him to get where I am today. And you know what? I bet he does resent me
There you
for
go.
it.
There you go. Why did you decide to go to college? Because my mom said that it would be an important thing, and I wanted to make her proud.
Who on your team falters? The entire team is faltering. It's why the necromancers are winning.
Would you consider yourself noteworthy? Yes, particularly given my footwork. It's impressive.
Are you thirsty? I am dehydrated and I can't let them see it on my face.
Mhm, mhm. What was your hometown like? Dead.
Oof. Are you sweating? So we're so dehydrated that we are in fact not
You
sweating,
can't sweat anymore.
and it's a problem.
You would sweat it all out. Who do you trust most on your team? Uh, I I should say D, but I'm gonna say it's actually Martin because they've really stepped up.
Your coach subs you out. Is it the right call? No, because the coach never makes the right fucking call.
If you go pro, what brand would you want a sponsorship from? Um, oh shit, there's so many choices here. Uh, I would a smelling salt brand for sure.
I was really hoping you'd say Costco for the coffins.
Oh, that'd be very
Um,
good.
do you ever wish you played a different sport? No. Ball is life.
Is this a real game? Absolutely, it is, and I'm committed.
What do you put before your team? Tax season for one.
You make a shot. Why doesn't the crowd cheer? Because I accidentally shoulder check another player and send them flying. I'm gonna say that it is in fact Aaron from the opposing team.
Oof, rip. Uh, which part of your body is the most sore right now? Well, it's my shoulder because I just got shoulder checked so you could make a point.
Who do you hope will remember your legacy? Oh my god, literally anyone. I'm gonna etch it on the mountain.
Somebody gets hurt on the court. Do you stop? No, I jump over them and I keep playing.
Do you see a therapist? I've been toying with the idea, and I have some numbers. I've been referred.
Oof. Do you want to get married? I mean, like, not right now. We're in the middle of a basketball game.
Do you wish your team had different players? No, I wouldn't be here without my team as they are now.
Do you want to slow down? No, I need to score more points faster.
What do you miss most about home? The skate rink, where I would hang out with my friends.
Who is your best friend? My best friend is oh god, it's Steve's mom, and she just can't bear to see me kick her son's ass.
Do you hate the other team? No, but there's a part of me that does want to, but I overcome that through sheer force of will.
Do you believe in soulmates? Yeah, me and Steve's mom.
I can't. Do you wish your team had more players? No. We're perfect as we are.
Was your training ever this hard? No, we barely trained.
Who is the opposition's weakest link? It's 100% Aaron because all they're thinking about is my mom.
What's the worst advice you've ever received? So you know when you're watching Yugi, and Yugi says you have to be the heart of the cards. At that time, we watched that, and then we were told you should be the heart of the court.
Oh, very good. Do you want kids? Yes, I do.
Um, are you sore? I'm still very sore.
We're doing really good at this, I think.
We're killing this.
We're doing a good job. I'm gonna move my points down here. Uh, do we want to add them up? No, let's do them. Get them all
No,
the way through.
they'll come in post game for sure.
Yeah. Sick. Awesome. Okay, here's the thing. My heart rate went up. It's like, we gotta move. Like,
We're going
we gotta
through these
get
questions
through these
so fast
cards.
that I am sweating in real life, even if
For
my
real.
accountants aren't.
Yeah, well, you should probably give them some water here between the third and fourth quarter. Um,
That's a good call.
Stay hydrated. It's important. Um, so Stevie's mom has hot.
It really does double as a cardio workout, is the thing.
Yeah, it super does. Keegan, I'm really excited about all of the cool brain ideas that we had, that we've come, that you and I have sat down and come up with for cults, and we already have some of them on the calendar, which is buck wild as shit. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, it's completely wild. I put on the outline what was coming up on the calendar, but not the dates. So I'm pulling
Not
those up in a
when.
separate window. That's fine.
Okay,
I got them now.
can't you do sick? So we've developed some concepts for a couple of different. Keegan already mentioned it in our intro. Some long form items, some interview items, and one shots. But the one that I'm particularly very excited for is a show called Character Study, where we will be sitting down with people in the TTRPG space, whether it be designers or players, and creating a character in a system that means something to them, that's important to them, whether they wrote it or it just has a special place in their heart. And we will be joined by the incredible Tony of Tony Plus One, stream daddy and content bard, to play through or create a character in GURPS. And I'm very, very excited. The idea of the show is that we'll talk, not only will we be creating the character, but we'll be getting to know Tony and asking questions about what he's done in the space, what he finds meaningful. And I'm really, really excited for that. And we've got a whole list of guests for character study. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Um, I can't wait. I think it's gonna be great. Or it'll be a disaster. But either way, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, the first one's gonna be GURPS, and I feel like it's either going to be an incredible start or a
Yeah.
terrible start.
Yeah.
And
It will. Yeah. We'll
who
see.
could know? Who could know? And then so that's on September 4th. We're doing the first character study. That's
Mhm.
Sunday.
Mhm.
Yes. Um, and then September 15th, we're gonna be back for September 15th. That's a Thursday.
Mhm.
Look at me go. I keep closing windows to open other things. We'll be back and we'll be playing Brindlewood Bay with Bright Dystopia and Cole Robbie. That's a fun group. We've done a lot of
Correct.
games with those too.
Yeah. We've affectionately named ourselves the Chaos Kids or Chaos group, because it's always just buck wild. Always choose the fun choice. And I'm really excited to get to play some old ladies solving a crime with that particular group. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then
The thing
oh, go for it.
I was gonna say the thing I'm most excited about the next one on the schedule, so I'm just gonna jump right into it.
Yeah, do it.
Uh, On the 22nd, we'll be playing Renegade Racers. It's my game about it's a Fast and Furious game. We'll be racing cars real fast. We don't have a cast for that yet, but we're gonna get onto that soon.
Mhm.
But it's on the schedules. There will be a cast before the 22nd. Um, yeah, I'm excited. I know Sarah mentioned it up top, but the first game we ever played together was Renegade Racers. So it's a
Yes.
game I wrote literally for the stream we played it in. Um, so it's
Yeah.
sort of this like full circle moment when you think about it in a way I don't think I
Yeah.
had till right now.
Yeah, I know. I like the universe, or just life is funny because I ran a Fast and Furious game, but I hacked like Honey Heist and pulled in a bunch of stuff, and we played through that, and then unrelated, like in a parallel timeline, you were just like, I want to make a Fast and Furious game, and luckily Cole knew like both of us and was like, hey, you should talk to Sarah because she just ran the one, and it was like, and then you wrote the game, we played it, and it's been
I
literally
literally wrote the game with the stream running in another window.
makes me so happy. And it's just been too fast, too furious ever since, whether it's been Chaos Kid stuff or random one shots or talk shows, whatever. It's just been all building up to this incredible moment, the incredible joke of starting a cult, and then the even bigger joke of actually starting one. So,
And here's a fun thing, because Tony mentioned it in the chat, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it.
yeah.
Renegade Racers is getting a print run
Yes.
alongside that stream, which is, I mean, super cool. It's another just great thing about teaming up with someone who's like fully sold out to a corporation.
Yes.
Um, and I say that with a lot of love, but sold out to a corporation. Now Tony can print the games we play, which is incredible. So I'm super looking forward to that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
what else might people see coming up?
Ooh, one of the other project that I'm really, really excited that we've affectionately named Make It Gayer is where we will be teaming up with queer game designers and queer players to first learn how to play systems, sitting down and doing a true session zero where game designers will walk players through character creation rules and get an understanding of the game. And then in a separate stream, separate session, players will then try to make the games as gay as possible, leaning in as hard as they can into the hijinks and world that these designers have created. And I'm so excited for this. I think it'll be an incredible resource for folks looking for new games to play with their friends, and just a absolute delight to get to go through. I'm really, really excited for Make It Gayer. I think it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I think a cool thing about Make It Gayer, just like as a plan, is the sort of two session thing where we're doing like a like a streamed session zero,
Hmm.
where the game's getting taught. Is it does also just like provide another cool resource for people to learn how to play some of these games.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of talk about being able to like watch actual plays being a tool to like learn how to play a game, but like there's something I think pretty nifty about like sitting down and
Yeah.
the G and Gertz is forgetting. um,
Amazing.
but I think there's like legitimately something cool about sitting down with the designer and having them walk us through how to play a game and just
Yeah.
having that be like a whole stream on its own. Here's how
Yeah.
we do it. Here's how you make characters. Here's how the
Mhm.
rules work. That's the stream. And if it's a short stream with the rule light game, that's great. We'll just do a short stream.
Yeah, because I think oftentimes people, there is this kind of idea that they don't have time to learn games, or that they're overly complex or they're difficult, and really being able to use this space to connect players to games that they'll love, and giving designers a platform to speak to players, not necessarily to other designers, I think will be a really cool thing and a really cool angle that we can bring to the community at large. So, if you
Yeah,
have if
the dream and hope here at Plus One is to help amazing designers find great players who love their games, and amazing players find great designers whose games
Mhm.
they can love. Is
Yep,
a thing that has been said about this channel before. And
correct.
it's more of the same.
I mean, we've got other stuff, Keegan, do you wanna talk about some of the stuff that I know you've got in the works?
Yeah, we have there's a plan, and it takes off when it takes off. We don't have a
Mhm,
timeline yet.
mhm,
But we're gonna be doing some stuff with Blister City, which is my upcoming like vaguely cyberpunk setting guide. We'll be
mhm,
using oh god, why can't I think of that guy's name? We'll be running Hack the Planet, which is a cyberpunk forged in the dark. Um, and it's gonna kill me that I can't think of that guy's name offhand. But it's a great game. I've been playing it with my home crew. I have a big outline for how it works. It's gonna be just a lot of fun. And then do you want to talk about the other thing we're planning?
I mean, there's so many things that we're planning, like, different mini campaigns, coming up. One, uh one of my, I entered into the streaming TTRPG space, running a campaign that was based on music, and I'm probably going to be revisiting that concept here with the cult. So maybe just like keep an eye out for more of that kind of shenanigans. I'm very, very excited. But Keegan, if people want to come play in our games or want us to play their games as a part of, make it gayer, or, come on character study, where's the best place that they can find us and interact with us to get that to happen?
Yeah, so the Plus One Exp Discord's great generally to get your games on stream. You're also welcome to come over to the Hell Exe Discord community, which is the
A
one
lot
me
of
and
fun.
Sarah run. I posted a link for it earlier, so I'm just gonna go find it. Here it is. There is ours. There's a channel just for the cult stuff. Feel free to come on by. It's a cool little community. But
Mhm.
yeah, if you're looking to get involved with the cult, those are probably the best ways to do it.
Awesome. Keegan, it's now or never. We're at the end. It's
The
time
fourth quarter,
for me to crush you into the ground with my athleticism.
only in your dreams.
The court is yours.
Yeah, come go hover over the time.
Okay, I got it. Ready? Three,
Yep.
2, 1, go.
Are you sorry for what you've done? I'm absolutely. I've never been sorry a day in my life, and it's not changing today.
What makes this worth it? The glory of victory.
What here is sacred? Nothing is sacred on this basketball court.
What are you proud of what you've done? Yes. Absolutely I am.
Um, who's to blame for this? Honestly, and maybe this is just Bleed. This is all Tony's fault.
Uh who won't hear about this? Oh no. Uh uh gosh, I don't know. My friends in my hometown.
Because you're gonna be too embarrassed about your crushing loss.
How could you?
Do you want to go home? Not to my home.
Oh shit. Are you serious about success? Yes. Yes, I am.
Who do you think will remember your legacy?
Don't you dare.
It's going to be written about in the school paper for sure. And like in 100 years, it's going to be rediscovered. It's going to be all anyone can talk about.
What have you learned from this experience? That sometimes you can try really hard, and it matters, and you're gonna fucking crush it.
What is satisfying in life? Steve's mom.
God damn it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself being head of a very important necromancy council.
What are you still holding on to? I don't know. Looking at the how it's going, the dream that I'm going to win this game.
What was the first thing you thought about when you woke up this morning? Making my mom proud.
How do you conquer pain? In through the nose, out through the mouth, a lot of cocaine.
A lot of cocaine. What's the worst advice you've ever given? Um, shit. Don't talk about your feelings.
Oof. I hope that's not bleed. What will carry you out of here? We are going home in Steve's mom's Kia Sorrento.
Oh my god, yeah, we are. When did you learn what basketball is? I think I already established like 4 weeks ago.
Uh, when you sleep, do you dream? I'm gonna have a nightmare about the crushing loss I had here.
Why are you still here? Because the game's still going and I still have something to prove.
How long did you lie awake last night? Oh God, I don't think we slept at all last night, which is probably explaining our performance right now.
Mm. Who do you want to be proud of you? Uh, I want I'm gonna flip the script on this one. I want the other team to be proud of me because we fought the good fight.
I'm so sorry, we won't be. Um, what must be done here? We must crush the necromancers, not just in this game, but in mind, body, and spirit as well.
Very good. What do you want to do when this is all over? Get in my mom's Kia Sorrento and go get ice cream.
Where does heroism come from? I can tell you not accounting.
Are you happy? I mean, that's kind of a big question, and I'm looking into getting a therapist to really unlock what that means for me.
When was the last time you cried? I think I'm actively crying at this point. We just have to win.
Can you remember the first time you ever held a basketball? Can you remember the way that it felt? What I can't. It's so small. I can't read it. Something in your
The
fingers.
way you, yeah.
Can you remember? Yeah, it was 4 weeks ago. And I literally accidentally stumbled onto a court and threw a ball, and it changed my life forever. And that's when I knew I needed to play on the basketball team.
When was the last time you got into a fight right now with the referee, punching him in the face?
What do you think happens when you die? It's very straightforward. A guy named Steve raises you from the dead.
Who deserves to win? Okay, so I'm gonna say something wild, which is I think Old Kingdom University deserves to win, but I still think we should.
Okay, that's fair. What here is evil? It is the the rotting corpse of a behemoth underneath the court that we have unknowingly awoken because by running across the court we've done magic necromancy
No, you've been
a
tracing
ritual.
sigils across the floors, you
Yeah,
have.
with our interpretive dance basketball playing. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Um, what do you regret? Deciding to go against a team full of necromancers as accountants.
Yeah. What is the cost of success? Your dignity.
Oof. Would you consider yourself important? I would consider myself very important, but like regionally into like a small group of people who are also accountants.
Why don't you just embrace the chaos? I'm beginning to ask myself as my footwork becomes more and more frenzied, and I hear a deep growl from beneath the court.
Why do you let this upset you? Because I can feel the court shaking beneath my feet, and you'd be wild to not be upset as the behemoth becomes visible.
Yeah. What will you remember about this? I don't know, the giant behemoth that we woke in the fourth quarter.
Do you know your vices? I mean, I think I said earlier it was cocaine, and I'm just gonna stick with that.
Yeah, I like that. What does basketball mean to you? I thought it was everything, but now that I gaze at this eruption of this creature from beneath the court, I question that.
Do you believe in a high power? I didn't until this thing burst from beneath the court.
Who can you trust? It's for sure D. She sacrifices herself trying to like cast a spell and
No,
push this behemoth back underneath the court.
Sarah, you can't kill your characters in the fourth quarter.
Watch
Do
me,
you
bitch.
believe in fate? I used to believe in fate, but I don't believe I did anything bad enough to deserve this.
Do you self-sabotage? I think about it for a moment, but then Martin comes up and slaps me on the face and says, "No, we have to finish this game. D would have wanted it."
The behemoth is actively rampaging. Oh no. What brings you joy? Okay, I hate to say this because it really makes me out to be a shit person, but watching D get fucking crushed by a behemoth and knowing that that means she can't score another point, that brings me fucking joy.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Did you think you were gonna make it this far? No. I wanted to believe, and now that I'm here, I'm kind of beside myself.
How much longer until this game ends? 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
What is this worth to you? At this point, as I see the power of our combined team efforts using dance and basketball and this ancient evil art, I think that this is worth sacrificing everything that I've loved and severing all human connection.
Oh no, we've corrupted you. Has your life ever flashed?
Answer, answer.
Actively, it is actively flashing before my eyes. I see the moment as a baby where I opened up a
Yeah,
present and there was just a calculator in it.
yeah.
And I feel deep regret at my parents for having introduced me to math and bringing me to this point.
If you woke up tomorrow and the last 3 years of your life were gone, what would you do differently? I would pick a different major, not interpretive dance. Probably gone with like psychology.
You do need a therapist.
Yeah.
Why can't they let you live? No. So there was a necromancer union years ago,
Oh my
and
god.
my people busted it because, as previously mentioned, we're scabs.
Oh my gosh. That's it.
No,
Oh
you
wait,
can
no.
answer your last question.
Do I believe in free will? I have no choice but to as the behemoth takes over my mind.
Sarah,
We
what
did
did we
it.
do?
I love that this game was like just like a friendly rival basketball game, you know, necromancers and accountants. They've got that ongoing bit. And then we're like, but no. It was the card that asked what was evil, and I was like, we're just leaning in. And I
As soon
think
as you said it, I was like, "Oh, oh no."
it was everything to me. Are we ready to do some post game cards?
Yeah, let's do some post game cards.
Okay.
The game is over.
Okay. As we did at halftime, sum the points you earned from each question answered in the second half, then add your points from the first half. I will do the same. I'm going to do that right now. Okay.
Yeah, same.
Everyone watch me struggle with math. This is top tier content.
Yeah, sorry everyone. While we
So that is, I have 200. Oh, well, I guess do we want to announce it at the same time?
I've already put it on the screen.
I have 261 points.
And I have 251 points.
I won, but at what cost?
You won, but at what cost? Let's keep going. In a place where we can both see it, write your team's final scores. I'll do the same. Okay, we did that.
This is the final score of the game.
There are no more questions to answer, no more points to earn.
Once again, read off the names and jersey numbers of your teammates. I will do the same.
Yeah. So my team is Tony, number 14, Aaron, number 69, Josh, number 41, Janie, number 57, and Akaj, number 12.
I had Jake, number 7, who was benched, Rhonda, the newbie, number 21, Steve, number 14, Martin, who ran real fast and tried to keep hope alive, number 24, and Dee, who was unfortunately lost to the dark horror, who was the retired jersey number will be number 3.
I got it. We are left with a story and an empty court.
In the spirit of fast play collaboration and mutual commitment to the game and each other, shake hands with your opponent. Ian?
That
Proud of
worked
you.
better than it should have. There was no reason that should have shook so well.
That was very good. I'm really proud of us.
Yeah,
That was really fun.
this was so fun.
I enjoyed the heck out of that. What the heck?
So I knew it was going to be a good game because Jeff
Right.
Stormer recommended it, and Jeff knocks it out of the park every time. But this game was so much more fun than I was expecting.
I loved the every once in a while there'd just be an absolute buck wild question. Like, do you want kids? That just comes out of nowhere. I feel like a lot of them were trying to feed on my millennial fear of existing. But it was a lot of fun to just have that kind of gonzo and now we're out here talking about this kind of a thing, and that fire off pace was a lot of fun because we still got to build lore about this team, but we didn't have to get into it.
Yeah, it was really cool. The way a narrative sort of sprung out of that at the last possible second. Just very cool.
Yeah.
You had a lot of fun. I was at first I'm not sure about a sports game. I love this game. I'm gonna play this game again.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking this game and playing it with all my friends in real life because this is so quick and easy and it's just answering questions. And it's 100% just going to be a game of now that I know how it works, the next time I play it, I'm going to just be leaning in harder in those early quarters. It's just going to be about getting the other person to laugh so hard that they can't read their own card. That's 100% what this is.
Yeah, it really did. Janie mentioned it earlier, but it really does. I think this is the first DDRPG that's just all fucking cardio.
Oh my gosh, yeah, my heart rate went up. I was checking that clock to be we gotta go. We've got 30 cards left. We gotta move it.
Yeah, I was over here there's 52 cards in the deck. We're 26 through it, but there's 4.5 minutes left. I gotta answer fast.
I gotta move. Well, and Janie in the chat loved the behemoth, this new meta. But I personally, Sarah, really love open games that give you a concept and then you can do just whatever you want with it. I was a necromancer college. Amazing. and the game still works. It's still everything. Very, very good. Do like.
One second, I'm pulling it
Um,
back up so I can post
oh
the
yeah,
link again.
Keegan's gonna post the link again. There's that. Is it in print anywhere or just digital? Keegan, do you know the answer to that question?
I don't. Janie's in the chat, so I'm sure we will get an
Okay,
answer here in a few.
Janie, if you wouldn't mind answering, that would be phenomenal. But that brings us to the end here of initiation.
It
Aaron is
is.
joining the cult. This is
It
excellent
is
news.
not in print, alas. Hey,
Yet.
I don't eat what it was. It would be really cool in print. I would have such
Hmm.
a blast doing this in print. Yeah, this was so much fun. Sarah, it's
It
always
was a
fun
lot
to
of
play
fun.
games with you.
I know. I just love my what I really appreciate about this game and with us specifically is that we're both incredibly competitive. Like I think we play chill dudes on television, but when push comes to shove, we want to fucking win. And I love
I'm
that it's that like across the table like come at me cuz like we're going to sprint.
This is such a funny one to get like actually I was actually feeling competitive. I was like, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass at this game. And it's like the points are just determined on drawing
Yeah.
cards.
It's whose line, the points don't really matter, but it was that again, like now playing it, I would love to play this with you again. And with the full intention is to just make it so you are like incapable of pulling cards faster. Like
Yeah.
I'm just saying the most ridiculous things I can think of to get you like so you can't even think.
In the wildest way possible, I want like a dumb like college bracket of this game.
Yes. Absolutely. 100%. Maybe that's something we can do though. Maybe we can have like a full court kind of tournament of sorts where
I
people can bring
know
their
a
teams and play
lot.
against each other.
I know a lot about sports, so I want to say basketball just off the top of my head, like a spring sport. So maybe we'll do a
Ooh, I love
maybe
that.
we'll do like a yeah, maybe do like a spring like
Yeah.
stream tournament thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Host a
March
tournament.
Madness tournament arc. There we
There we
go.
go. Oh my heck yes. That would be a lot of fun. We could get more people like to come in and play. Oh, and it's like keep the established lore from game to game. So
Oh
good.
yeah, no, you're playing the
So good.
same group every time.
Yes.
This could kick ass. We need to talk about
Yeah,
this.
we're gonna add it to the OneNote. Very good.
Um, Tony asked Cult merch when. Okay,
We've
so
talked
Tony,
about
that's not a
it.
fair question to ask. It's coming eventually. It's coming as soon as you make it. um,
Correct.
for real, we have some stuff. We have like artwork and more assets and
Mhm.
stuff. In the works. We have like an actual cult logo in the works, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be a little bit till it comes out. And
Yes.
that's fine. But when it comes out, hopefully then we get merch made.
Mhm. Very excited for it. Very, very What the fuck
Okay.
is chess?
Okay, so chess it's there's a board and they have black and white squares on it, right?
Okay.
And then you have a bunch of pieces. I'm gonna guess all of my chess pieces right now. Here we go.
Okay.
So there's pawns, there's bishops, there's
Yes.
knight,
Yes.
there's kings and queens. There's like a king and a queen. They're not
Yeah.
plural.
Uh-huh.
There's a rook. Have I said that yet?
Yes, yes. Good job. Yeah, that's all the pieces.
I think that's all the pieces, right?
That's all the pieces. You did a really good job.
Wow. I played chess. There's nurses. And this is I think Aaron's talking about chess 2.
Oh, are you talking about interdimensional chess?
There's a 4D chess with branching multiple timelines. Was that like
Yeah.
weird?
Yeah.
It was weird.
Mhm. 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 This is wonderful. Very, very
There's
good.
Frank from Ninja Turtles. Oh no. It's just
I
gonna
love
keep going. We, ha-
I
we, we
made a
have to
Krang
ignore the
joke
chat.
literally on Saturday, so this pleases me immensely. It was very specific. Uh, but I didn't hear about cult merch. Tony, we'd love to do some cult merch. We're working on some assets to kind of have that and it'll be very good. Um
Chess from Ender's Game, you're trying to capture each other Sonic the Hedgehogs.
Okay, why does that sound amazing though? I
Yeah,
really want this. I really want this. They're having too many good ideas.
I'm literally just blocking the
I,
chat with my
I
hand.
can't look at it anymore. Um,
Yeah.
Keegan, I mean, unless we have other questions from chat about the cult and everything, do you have any parting thoughts that you want to talk through as we close out our initiation ceremony?
As we close out our initiation ceremony, yeah, I mean, like, I'll say again, catch us on. Okay, cool. I got the chat open. September 4th, we're doing our first character study where we play GURPS with Stream Daddy and Content Bard Tony of Plus One Exp.
Yes. Yes.
Um, but no, I think that's it. I don't really have anything else. I don't have any more closing
Awesome.
thoughts.
Awesome. I'm oh, here, I'm gonna allow this. Oh,
Already got
there
it.
we go. I'm gonna let allow Aaron to curse in chat. I'm just gonna be me and just
Tony wants
be
to know what each of our cult titles are. So
oh
Tony, did you miss our intro? One sec.
oh
I'm gonna
my
sit here and wait for Tony to answer this question because Tony, we did such a good job on the
we did a
intro.
really good job. Like we crushed it.
We're just gonna sit here in silence and wait for
Yeah.
you.
Tony's hidden in shame.
Okay. Tony's not answering fast enough. He's probably behind us again.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been. I, we'll do outros.
Yeah.
Um, um, cool. Yeah, I'm Keegan Exe. I'm the content necromancer and one of two cult leaders over at Plus One Exp.
Yep.
You can find me online at keeganexe.com or at keeganexe on Twitter, or you can go in the Discord where I've buried the link somewhere in this chat. You have to go find it past all the no eat my butt comments.
Good luck and Godspeed. And I am Osiris Franco. I am your local high level monk and fellow cult leader here at Cult Exe on the Plus One place. If you like my face and the words I say sometimes, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, all the places at Osiris Franco. I do a variety of TTRPG content here and across several other amazing communities like Nat 20 roleplay, Neon Lights roleplay, Critical Misses. Check my Twitter. You can see when I'm going to be doing those things next. And I'm very, very, very excited to be here. I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
I've
And
been
with
told to resurrect the link, so I'm going to do that real
okay,
fast.
I
Give
will
me
use we'll
three
use our
seconds.
necromancer powers and we're gonna raise
Copy.
that link from the
Hey,
dead.
look, hey, there's a link. If you want to join us on Discord, you can join straight into the Cult Exe channel on the hell.exe Discord. The little Discord space means Sarah run.
Yeah, come hang out with us. It's a lot of fun. And with that, I'm going to wish everybody a good night and tell them to enjoy their pizza. We'll see you guys later.
Bye and enjoy pizza.
Corn dog, we were here, but now we're not. We love you.